Okay. We're back, guys. Day 5 of our journey about building our SaaS in front of you. And today, Val will show you our to-do list and what we have to cover today.
Well, hello guys. Today we're gonna have a shorter stream, and in today's stream we're gonna be aiming to finish the following two to-dos. One of them is gonna be the individual dashboard integration. What does that mean? So each project will have an individual dashboard, which will show the most recent invoices slash transactions a user has received for their project, and some analytics using graphs and statistic cards to show the performance of their project, um, as that is the purpose of the application. The other thing which we'll be trying to integrate again in this stream would be creating a handle for project creation depending on the user plan. So when ending last night's stream, that was one thing we thought of that has to be handled. So I think what's going to happen is Alex will be taking care of the individual project dashboard while I complete the handling for the user creation plan. And then once I'm done with that, I'll support him either by coding another component or doing some handy research and passing over components that might be useful to him. And yeah, it is a short stream. That's why we're not trying to get a lot of things rushed into being done. But we'll try our best if we complete both of these tasks to probably get started on something else. We are slightly behind on where we thought we would be at this point, but tomorrow is a big day, probably another 12-hour stream, which
Yeah.
will hopefully get us over the line. In tomorrow's stream, we're going to be most likely integrating the overall dashboard where all of the project's statistics and recent transactions will be displayed along with statistic cards and a graph to kind of give the user an inclination of how all of their projects will be performing over a period of time, which of course we'll try and integrate for them to decide. So if they want to see the past month, since like last year, the beginning of the year, and so on. And then once we complete the main functionalities, we'll be reviewing the code. Once we review the code and we're happy with everything, we'll probably be moving over to finishing off our landing page. And once that's done, correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, but we can probably launch
Mm.
Profit Trail.
Yep. Well, yes, we have to handle the dashboards and the user flow and the subscriptions plans and a landing
Mhm.
page, and we're ready to launch.
Great.
So I just suggest you first to build this billing button,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you can see and you can see the project's context, so you can do the same for user,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
you can get the user subscription from our database and
yeah.
use it in this button and use it in this button as well. And also we have to be sure that if you type the URL, you are not allowed to enter if you don't have a subscription.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's one more thing that we have to cover.
Right now, the account you have, does it have a subscription or no?
Yeah,
It
it
does.
has a basic one. Your has as well, like a free one. So The free
Okay, so
one
also
will be
there's
allowed to
free,
do everything.
basic,
Free basic,
and advanced.
no, let's just see. So in B-Link, there are types: free, basic, advanced, and pro. You can change it here so you can test different
Yeah.
scenarios.
Okay.
Okay. So right now what we have to do is to build a dashboard page. So we've decided to build the last 10 transactions right now, the last 10 invoices.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So if we open our dashboard for a specific project, we're gonna see that there is nothing now, just a project ID. So right now what we have to do is we can get the same functionality as in invoice and just reuse it here. So we don't need this one, but just for the transactions. So let's say I'm gonna get that and we put it in our dashboard page together with the imports. So here we have to see, when I click on dashboard, we have to see all the invoices. So right now, instead of all invoices, we can pass a parameter limit, let's say 10. So we could we can do something like this. So we can pass the project ID and we can pass a limit parameter. So that's just a number that we can pass to the query. Project ID can be string and limit can be number. So here, if we have limit, we're just gonna add the limit to the query, and that's it basically. So here on the dashboard page, we would like to get only the 10.
Sorry to bother you. You know, if they have a basic plan, or they can make up to 3 projects. If they have
Yeah,
a free plan, what can they do?
everything, but just for 7 days.
Ah,
Yeah, we have to cover that with the days, but we can do that manually after launch because we will have like not a tons of amount of users, and we can see when they are created and go every single day to manually edit the database until we have an automation that is handling that.
okay.
So just to check the wife, yeah, everything's perfect. Okay, so here on the dashboard page, I have to check everything else. So the project ID and limit is not required as well. So like this, and then on the actual page in the invoices we have the same. So here we can make just a default parameter empty object. So right now, what else we have? We can get the last 10. Let's see. So I will switch to my demo project because here there are more, and we'll limit that to just one. Okay. So now I believe we can remove the pagination because we won't need that if there are only 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so enable pagination, that's gonna be false.
And advanced, how many projects?
Uh,
Unlimited?
Wait a second. So
Oh, sorry, pro.
but
Sorry, not advanced.
Pro is unlimited.
Okay.
So enabled pagination should be true by default because you would like to give away for our users to control their pages, but in the recent one there's no need. Okay, so I remove that one and did only a limit for one just to check it. But if I do it for 10, I'm gonna see all of them. So now we have to uh, see in the shotgun probably. So the last 10, how we can visualize that. Let's see shotgun dashboards. Recent, so how we can show that to the user. Like that's the last 10.
I just have a little title on top.
But in a cart probably.
Yeah, I think card rather than a table.
We have to have a table for sure. But
No, but you know how they've done recent sales? It's just so you can't really manage the invoice. Or do you think we should keep the functionality there?
yeah, we should keep for sure.
Oh yeah,
The,
maybe yes for the individual projects, but for the overall all
mm,
projects, we could maybe then remove it. But I don't know. Show user appearance.
what else? Or we can remove these two toolbar because it's gonna be only the last 10.
Yeah,
So it could be without the toolbar, just like that. And we can add that in a card component from Shatsian. So something like this. Let's see. We can import the card, import the card header, title, and description, then content, then footer. Okay, just to have a look on that. Wow.
yeah,
So we don't need the footer. So in the title we can add recent invoices, and in a description what we could add.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know if it's a good or no. Shadchan dashboard. Let's see if there is other dashboards that we can just look. Latest payments. Recent orders. Oh, that's a really great Shadchan. We can
Yeah,
have tons of I'm gonna pin this because we can get a lot of ideas. So we can have something like this recent orders and just an export button for the recent one.
okay,
Or
I like it.
we can have a I don't know. It's gonna be like this. Um, or we can make it like last 10 invoices. I don't know. What do you think? So like this, and there just an export button.
Yes,
Or a button CO, and we can redirect them to the invoices.
yeah, but I'm thinking maybe we should do just show income.
What?
We just show income
Why?
because we could be last 10 sales.
We can do that in something else like they have to see for sure the last 10 transactions. We can have two tables.
Okay, no, keep it to one. Just keep it the same. Last 10 invoices is fine.
Okay, let's just make some more things and you see how it's going. So these are the last 10 with nothing as a functionality. Um,
Because I think if there's going to be no functionality, it's better to give a specific purpose rather than.
mm,
Because last 10 invoices, I don't know if that's more useful for individual projects, for all projects. Maybe individual project.
yeah, invoices are not so probably less than sales, as you said. Mm. Okay, let's just build some cards first and we're gonna see that. What else you can do?
I really like the cards on top, so maybe if you look at the little sketch from last night,
Mm?
we replaced them cards with these because the ones I had in mind is the
Mm.
ones we integrated on day 2, or maybe day 3.
Let's see something else here. Latest payments, total revenue, sales, CRM, total. This is cool, leads by source. We can have something with that. Website analytics, project management. Let's see. So it was this one, like e-commerce. Um, don't need products. Okay, what we can show to our users that can be um, like useful to them.
For individual project, type of expense, a type of income, like
No,
we.
I'm talking about this one, the first four cards.
Oh, first what card?
Yes.
Uh, revenue, income expense split. Uh,
So revenue is like only the income.
yeah, without the expense deducted. Right.
Let's see.
Total expense, net profit. And maybe we do that for a specific time frame.
Yeah, for the time frame we have to do this for sure.
No, no, I mean for the cards. Maybe the cards are like for this month, and then the graph underneath they could kind of select the time frame.
Oh, great. So if I open ShotCN, let's see.
Yeah, like that.
That's cool for we can show that the recent invoices like this or I don't know, recent sales. Good. An overview is great.
Click on analytics.
It's work.
Uh, I thought it would give us more design ideas.
Let's see something else.
Maybe maybe the best performing either product. Yeah, the best most performing product.
logging in here so I can check what's going on. There is one more example that I would like to see. Okay, we are in. So let's see. Total revenue, new customers is the same. Like there is no. Oh, Amber cover is really great. And green as well. Okay, so let's just see this one. So what we can show to them. The revenue is, you would like to see like these charts. Wait a second. So not a chart, but like a card, right? And allow them to have.
Yeah, you're talking about the one where they decide the time frame. Yeah.
So something like this, but with a different type of chart.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they could even do three lines: profit, expense, and then revenue.
That's almost the same, like revenue, profit.
No, but all in one chart, and then you select the time frame.
Oh, no. That's for the charts in the bottom, but for the cards,
Oh, for the
cards has
cards,
to
just like this.
show, oh, just like this.
Yeah.
But sales, why do they need sales? Like
Income is the same. Income, sales.
revenue, rev so revenue is like, but the
All the money that
revenues,
comes in.
yeah, and income can be without the expenses. Okay, so then let's just see how we can do that.
Maybe we could call it profit rather than income. Because income and revenue is the same.
Yeah, profit. Okay,
The-
so let's just see. We could show the monthly revenue like in Stripe. Uh, so if you have a, is there a way I can show you that analytics? So there is a way you can see like monthly revenue income. That's a that's a thing that all the indie hackers want to see growing.
Mm,
Yeah.
MMO.
Okay, so while we are doing some research, I'm gonna make some coffee. I don't want to stop the stream,
No, it's okay.
and I'm just coming in a bit.
You said the Italians, no?
Has to have an award, like like I don't know.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah. Okay, so now we can just get a card like that. So let's see how we can implement that. So this is a line chart, right?
Huh?
So just like
One
this.
sec. Where is the stream gone?
So I can have the cards here. Okay, so cards and so dashboard project cards. This, so we can remove that and we could load that from the cards and then we can have a, so what kind of card? Um, Income, no, uh, revenue.
Revenue.
Okay,
MMR.
so revenue.
Oh, wait, isn't this wait? You know what MMR is that with expenses or without?
What did you say?
MMR. Is it with or without expenses?
Wow, what are you talking? I can't understand anything.
MMR.
Uh-huh. A
Is
month
it with
income?
income or without? Huh?
MMR is revenue, it's not income.
Okay. So yeah, don't call it revenue, call it MMR.
So didn't we do like a, I'm talking about different things. So monthly revenue is like MMR is like if you have subscriptions and that's how many subscribers you have for this month. But revenue can be different thing because you can have a project that has a, let's say,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
lifetime sales or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's different thing. So let's see. So in our cars, we would want to have like a grid um, showing of the cards, and then we can show first the revenue dashboard card. That's gonna be something like this. So the line chart is here. We have to make it a way small. So let's see in this code. So the total chart is like total revenue. Let's see, where is this? Sections cards. Yeah, here it is. So that's the card for the total revenue. Okay. So let's just make our cards with this div. So wow, this is the total revenue. So let's just see this one more time. So we have just the sum, like a line chart inside that. We'd like to have the header, then in cart content, we'd like to have the wait. So we'd like to have the content and the footer. We don't like footer. Okay. So this is gonna be revenue. There is no description, and they're just okay. We would like to remove the tooltip problem. Let's see. Oh. So now we need a graph from ShotCN that is just numbers. Like line chart but without this. Yeah, something like this dots chart. Let's see how it's implemented. So it's a line chart and just only the line chart. And inside that there is a line, a grid and a tooltip. So this one with months, we don't need that one. Okay, so let's see. Let's just get some data. Okay, chart date, chart config. Oh, we already have that. Okay. Why there is no data? Okay, let's see one more time. Okay. I've never implemented something with these cards.
So why you got this? Like a list of project account.
So we have to find out how we can make them work. Let's just open recharts. So I'm gonna ask our friend because I have never implemented. So how can I make chart for total revenue only for this month with chats and card and recharts? Okay. So the date is gonna be that. Okay, let's just give a try. would like to see examples. Let's see. Tiny. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. So grid is like, okay, let's just start simple. Um, that's not gonna be easy, bro. But can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
So here you can see that this is the revenue. There are some values. So what we can show here, like, or we can do like a total revenue like this. I mean, what's gonna be here?
I mean, for there, you probably put a fixed time frame.
No,
That's
that's not
why
a
they
time
do.
frame. That's from where the revenue comes from.
Is it?
I or you mean this is, for example, week, month?
No, I think you're right. It could be like you get an X amount from this product, X amount from this product, and X amount from this product. It
That's
could be a
for
bar
the
chart,
but that's
basically.
for the
Hover over it. What does it say?
Desktop. It's just an example.
So that's for the whole month.
Yeah, that's for the whole month, but I don't like we would have invoices. Like it's not a thing that we can show like a product because we don't keep the products. So I believe we can show something like this, like for the total
Yeah.
revenue, and then
Yeah.
just a number, and then instead of this description, we can do it like a batch here at the top.
Hmm.
Get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see total revenue. Let's see this example. How can I see that? So examples. Oop. Where you can find this example?
I think they're called cards, maybe. I don't know.
Total revenue is gonna have a batch. It's gonna have the icon, and we've said that we don't need this footer,
Mm.
so probably just like this. Uh, and we could have four grids, four columns. Let's just see. So total revenue is here, so we can make our like like this. Um,
Yeah, that's fine.
so about color, let's see.
Just keep it primary, no?
Uh, Probably red or green, I don't know. Something to be more colorful because it's a dashboard, it has to be colorful. Or we can do it
But
like
the
this, it's
primary is
cool.
gonna be. It's not gonna be black. It's probably gonna be green or
Yes,
orange or
but
something.
this has to be green or red, depends on
Oh
what
yeah.
your, yeah. So let's just see something else. Instead of this batch, would you like to have the, like just a text with an icon?
Yeah.
Because batch is like, okay, let's see. Okay, so we can just make it like flex, then item center got 2, and the text to be like really small. Okay. So we have this span here. What's going on with you? How's the
Hmm?
implementation going?
I'm just trying to see how I'm gonna go about it because it's not directly a copy paste from your solution.
Yeah, it's not. You have to think about it. Do you need help?
Let you fix your shit first, then come to me. No, I should be fine. Um, mm, mm, mm. Oh, I just
So
realized we need to do the graphs for the invoice page as well.
what? Why do you need graphs there?
We're not gonna have graphs there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Even better. Let's work.
So is this okay?
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't like this the title. Like,
Uh, bow, bow, bow. Mm,
okay, so something like this as a revenue.
yeah,
Okay, so what do we need? So in order to get if it's negative or positive, we would like to see um, let me think. We would like to have so we have to so the revenue is like all of the incomes, right?
yeah,
So we have to get the current month income and the last month income, right? And we have to make the percentage.
yeah.
Uh,
Always amazing player select all.
okay, so we're gonna make this as a server component, and we would like to get the we have actions. So let's see. So we can have the so get revenue are details. So we're gonna pass the project ID.
Next.js.
So now we have to get the amount and the currency. So let's say amount and currency, and create it at. So then we have to get the current month. So for the last 2 months, right?
Yeah. Well, you grab it for the previous month and for the current month.
Yeah.
But
So
you have to get the separate values, no?
greater or equal than, let's see, previous month. That's gonna be dayjs.utc start of month and 1 month previously. So do you understand this one?
Let me have a look. Quant's previous month, they just UTC start of month. So you use the UTC value from Day.js in milliseconds and then from that point forward, that's your filtering date. From that point forward to where do you select
So I'm gonna
currently?
select only the amount, currency, and create that. Then gonna get all of the values from the last month, reorder them, and then when I've downloaded them, I'm gonna group it by months. Get it? So grouped by month. So I'm gonna get the data, make a reduce. That's gonna have so the month, amount. So I'm gonna just group by month. I'm gonna see something. So let's just add the UTC plugin. I'm gonna get it. And then here it's gonna be the invoices. So I'm gonna get them. I would like to have based on the month. So let's see. So I'm gonna have last month is gonna be 0 and current month is gonna be 0. So from here I would like to have as current month. So just get month. So if invoice is created in previous month, that's gonna be or if not, that's gonna be the current month. So let's see. It's gonna be last month, the number, and current month. It's gonna be number. So that's gonna be the types, and created at is gonna be the string. See. Okay, that's gonna be the type.
Check your internet, boss.
Checking what?
Check the internet. Because apparently the stream is a bit lagging. Every 10 seconds-ish.
So I'm gonna check my internet again. Yeah, it's good now. 200 megabits per second. So the life will be
Oi,
good.
oi.
Okay. Okay, so now let's see what we can get. So let's just console log that now. So I'm gonna get the data. It's gonna be get total, get revenue, car details. So I'm gonna pass the project ID. So project, so this is gonna be params. Params is gonna have a project ID. String. Project ID from params. And or wait a second. So that's gonna be page, but there project ID. Okay. I just think more about that. So now we would like to So I'm gonna extract that inside our dashboard. So revenue dashboard card is gonna have a project ID as a prop. So project ID, because we don't have a reference to the params there, so I'm gonna just pass it here, console of that. And then for the revenue, I'm gonna pass the project ID. It's gonna be the same. Okay. Project ID, actions, and in pages, I'm gonna pass the project ID here. So I could have it. So let's see what's going on. Project IDs and okay. We have current month 31499. Oh, all of them are okay. So now how we can we could show the current month revenue. So data is gonna card data is gonna be current month revenue, last month revenue. So we have the current month revenue, and how to code that as a variable. Difference, no difference. We should know if it's how many percentage are up or down. How can we calculate that? Bao,
Oh,
are you here?
yeah. But how can I help?
Yeah, so I need help to make variable for this value. What should be? Not difference, but
What value?
like plus 20% minus 20% depends on the what's the difference between the last month.
Performance rate?
Okay. So we have to let's see. I have current month revenue and last month revenue. How to calculate percentage of up or down from previous month. Okay, let's see a percentage change. So current month revenue minus last month revenue. Oh, it's easy. So group by month is gonna be current month and minus last month divided by last month revenue. So we're gonna see that percentage change. Okay. So here we have data which is current month. And then we could have the difference percentage change. Let's see. Infinity, that's so good. So if you have 100 minus last month 300, let's say, or 50, and you have to divide it by 50. Okay, the formula is okay. Current revenue and group by month is going to be last revenue. Let's see if we have that on the server. Oh, it's because 0. What if my previous month is 0? So if my if you have an income which is $100 today, like this month, and previous month was 0, what's the percentage? Like there is no percentage of that because the previous month was 0.
You've gone up 100%.
No, it's not like 100%.
No, you can't really check that. Like it's not measurable by a percent, the amount of money you've made if you
So,
started from 0.
so how we can mark that here? Like because my current month is $350, how we can
maybe do it as if last month you've made 0, just show the amount you've increased rather than the percentage.
okay. So I'm gonna change this method to be get last and current month revenue. Okay, so cons so percentage change is gonna be get last and current month revenue. Okay. So if data.last month is equal to 0, it's more than 0. That's gonna be get last month, last and current month revenue. So if the last month was 0, it's equal to 0, then percentage change is gonna be no. Okay. So percentage change can be number or no. Last month, current month. So that's gonna be the percentage change. So you have an idea. If there is no, so if there is a percentage change, if it's different than no, if it's not different than no, why do you say instead of percentage to be
The amount it's gone up by.
the amount? Okay. Okay. And then for the class name, that's gonna be like a dynamic. So if the current month is below 0, that's gonna be a text destructive. If not, it's gonna be text green, right?
Hmm?
I'm just talking to myself. And okay, Okay, so let's see. So it's below 0. Okay. Okay. So now here, so if there is a current month, so if it's different than no, that's gonna be data.current one, otherwise data.percentage change. Okay. So this is gonna counts. So okay, so now what we are gonna do is we're gonna calculate the performance, and
Mm-hmm.
if there is no like last month, if there is last month revenue, we're gonna calculate the percentage. If no, we're gonna show the current month like amount, and then on the type, I'm gonna say that's gonna be a number or percentage. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here is going to be the performance. So we're going to have two symbols here. So the first one is going to be, the first span is going to be if type is percentage, this is going to be like a percent. If not, that's just going to be the amount. Okay, and then if it's percentage, if performance is less than 0, we're gonna have minus or plus. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be flex that one. Previous month. Okay. Okay, Val, I believe I'm ready with that. Do you want to explain how it works?
Yeah.
So first, we get the amount, currency, and credit at, and we get only the last 2 months with were quotes. Then we've grouped them by amount, like by month, so previous month or current month. And then we calculate the performance. So if the previous month was more than 0, which means we can calculate the percentage. Otherwise, it's just the amount. And on the type, I check if there is was like amount previous month to make it percentage, otherwise to make it just a number. And here on the card, what I do is if the performance is below than 0, it's minus or plus. and the same is for the colors, red or green. And then if it's percentage, I just add a percentage, otherwise I just add the number, and it's like this. So this will be with the currency, so we're gonna calculate the currency as well.
Nice.
So if I have a revenue from last month, that's gonna make one more. So if let's say I'm gonna add like a dummy invoice, so I'm gonna push one more object, which is gonna be an amount like 20 or 100. Let's say 100, and currency is gonna be USD, and credit that is gonna be previous months. So let's say
I'm just gonna plug my phone to charge.
2025 April, 4th of April, and then 11. Okay. So you can see now the percentage. Last month I was on 100 amount, and this month is like 300. So the percentage is 200. That's right.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but how we can show the percentage like with, because this is strange, plus and then percentage. Maybe we can remove, I don't know. Here
Let me
it's like,
change the layout.
oh, the percentage is at the end. So percentage plus and minus. Okay. So let's see. So it's plus, and then let's change that to be minus. So let's say I'm gonna have 1000 like last month. So this is gonna be 30%. Oops, two minuses. Okay, minus, but you have to fix that number because it's a lot to fix two symbols only. So it's gonna be 68% less. Okay, and then I can change one more thing. Yeah, that's the only thing that we can do. So if we don't have a, it's gonna be a number or percentage, and this is gonna be number. Okay. What do you think? And I have to add the currency as well, in front of the revenue and in
Revenue.
front of the, in this one as well.
And how would it look if you have a
What?
percentage?
Didn't you watch my screen?
I could only see a bit. I was looking at the other screen as well.
Like this?
Ah,
And if it's
yeah,
negative,
it's
it's gonna
fine.
be just red and like a negative. value.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So then we can make it by currency, this one right now. And so let's see, number format currency. Okay. So we can add currency here.
Maybe put it in a badge, and make the numbers bold.
And I just see. Let's just do something here first. So this is gonna be format number, and let's just see how we can format that. Okay. So number, new int. Okay, so this is gonna be style currency. Locals are gonna be we can format that. Um, format value. So we can format that value. We can pass the performance and then the type is gonna be percentage or currency. So the type is gonna be this, and then currency is gonna be string. Okay. percentage or currency, and then currency is gonna be just a string. Okay. So the last thing is style is like, okay, so if type is currency, then we're gonna do that. If it's percentage, we're gonna format it as a percentage. So and we'll get the local browser. Let's just see now how it looks like. Can I pass how many numbers there should be? See how to format currency with just two digits after fragment. Okay, this is gonna be the currency formatter. Okay. So maximum fraction digits is gonna be 2 here as well. Let's see now. Why it's showing like this? 600. Oh, it's probably because it's a percentage. Okay. Okay, Val. So this is gonna be the percentage. This is gonna be the positive percentage. And this is gonna be just the number. Like this. So what
Okay,
did you
let's try
say
and put
for
them
the
in a
one?
bad. Huh?
All of the things.
I
A
was gonna
batch.
say, yeah, and then the emojis we could no emojis, icons is trending up and trending down.
Instead of plus and minus.
Yeah. Or we can keep plus and minus as well, to be fair. We'll see how it looks.
So this is the batch, but we have to find something different. Outlined. Let's see. Like this. Yeah, it's better. So what did you say now? An icon. Where do we have an icon? Like it's gonna be
in
hard
front.
to.
Yeah.
So if it's gonna be, what did you say? If it's negative,
Trending up,
trending down, it's gonna be
up
fancy.
or down for.
And trending up. Mm, so like this.
Yeah.
And do you want to change the color of the icon as well?
Um. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can. Yeah, fine.
Okay, so now we have to make this title. Mm, oh, something like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I believe you have to go to work, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we've just shown how to do these cards and charts because I personally I have never done something like that. So that's why it took me too much time. But now other cards are gonna be way easier.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we just copy
Yeah.
paste it and then just
Yeah.
change
Mm,
the output and then just the big graph.
yeah.
I think I've built some logic and now I'm building functions that I'm gonna need to execute it. But um, obviously you will run over the code and tell me if it makes sense. But
Mm,
I'll try to finish it by today, end of today, so for tomorrow's stream it will be ready. Uh, and then I could. Oh wait, what's after that? Dashboard,
yeah. What?
code cleanup. If you focus maybe on dashboard and code cleanup, and I focus on the landing page,
Mm,
and then I come and try help you finish off whatever you're doing,
Mm.
we could be able to launch it on Tuesday.
Mm. Okay.
But I feel like I might be forgetting something. I don't know what.
Yeah, we have to check it. Very great. But take in mind that on the launching date, we would um, probably we have to be sure that our MVP is working well before launching it, and
Yeah.
then we can just add tons of functionalities after that. Um,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
it in the start it's gonna be like 80% off, so it's gonna be $2 per month. So who from the people who believe in us, they're gonna buy it, and we will add the features later, and they're gonna have all the features for $2 a month. So that's gonna be good
Yeah.
for them and good for us because we will have like a momentum that we can
Uh-huh.
keep. Yeah. Okay. So thanks guys for your time today, and see you tomorrow.